Subscribe, hype, like, and donate with a super thanks donation in the comments section below for the unfiltered, unapologetic SeanzViewEnt, your home for WWE news, rumors, and backstage chaos. This is where gossip gets exposed around the clock. Now, here's your host, the brash SeanzViewEnt.
What is the announcement from the game, Triple H, as it concerns? Well, we're going to get into that major announcement because it's not just one, it's not just two, but it is three huge announcements. Remember to like, hype, and remember to donate below with a super thanks donation. But first off, guys, we got breaking news right at the top of the video. As a matter of fact, we got breaking news all over this episode. WWE talent frustrated over WrestleMania 42 and why. We're going to get into that right now. WrestleMania 42's shorter matches didn't just lead to backlash from fans and criticism. They also left WWE talent frustrated behind the scenes. A new report is changing the focus backstage, revealing the talent themselves aren't happy about what's happening. While speaking on the Hump on April the 22nd, it was reported and asked directly about backstage sentiment revolving around WrestleMania 42, especially regarding match times and the growing presence of advertising. Sean Sapp laid out the core issue, revealing that frustration exists even as WWE hits new financial heights. There's a lot of frustration around the type of thing that's going on at WrestleMania, match times and advertisements. They understand that they've got to make money, and honestly, the wrestlers are making more money than ever before. This is the most financially rewarding period in pro wrestling history. But then it was extended on why frustration isn't so straightforward. According to him, talent are fully aware of the financial upside, which makes pushing back harder. Again, which makes pushing back much harder. But he didn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. Sapp also described the broader shift in how WWE is structuring its product and why that's leading to tension behind the scenes. This puts the focus squarely on how talent is reacting behind the scenes. With WrestleMania 42 now in the rear view, the conversation isn't slowing down, and it's no longer just about fan reaction. It's about how the people in the ring feel about it as well. Do you think WWE's focus on shorter matches and heavier advertising for WrestleMania is the right direction, or is it starting to take away from what makes WrestleMania feel special? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. As you can see, there is frustration all over the place. But let's get into the major announcements from the game, Triple H, because this is going to weigh heavy on this episode according to rumors, gossip, and speculation, according to the hearsay online at this time. Now, what if I told you, viewers, what if I told you that Triple H is sitting on an announcement so big that it could change the entire landscape of WWE overnight, especially going into the summertime? We're talking about three names, viewers, three names that every WWE fan knows. They have history with, they have significance with, okay? Three names that when you say them together, you stop scrolling, you stop what you're doing, and you absolutely pay attention. We're talking about Batista. We're talking about Ryback. And we're talking about Bron Breakker. Right at the top, though, according to those that know, Bron Breakker suffered a significant injury just upon returning. We all know that Bron Breakker just returned after a couple of months away. He had to take a few months off due to having surgery. Now, Bron Breakker just returned. He just made the comeback of a lifetime. But Rollins, and we all know Seth Rollins' history with hurting other superstars, with putting superstars on the table, on the shelf. Legitimately. Look what he did to John Cena by breaking his nose. Look what Seth Rollins did to Sting by having him retire from WWE a lot earlier than he wanted to. And now Seth Rollins has legitimately injured Bron Breakker, and now there's a serious, and again, this is a major announcement, guys. There is serious concern about whether Bron Breakker is going to have to take time away again, if he's going to have to take another sabbatical, if Bron Breakker is going to be on the shelf just 24 hours after returning at WrestleMania. Now, before you say anything, I want you to stick with me because the rumors circulating right now inside the WWE Universe about what Triple H has been planning behind closed doors are some of the most explosive gossip that we have covered on this channel in some time. With WrestleMania 42 in the books, and again, do you think that Rollins has a history of hurting other superstars? Again, we all saw how Bron Breakker was busted wide open. We all saw that Bron Breakker was bleeding like a pig. Bron Breakker was bleeding like a faucet on Monday Night Raw, the Raw after WrestleMania, after that steel chair shot to the back of the head, to the back of the skull. And now there's a lot of rumors and gossip that Seth Rollins could have some heat on him from Bron Breakker. But We all know that right now, Roman Reigns is the new World Heavyweight Champion under the most controversial finish in recent WrestleMania history. Jacob Fatu has already stepped up to challenge him at Backlash 2026, and Bron Breakker is coming off of one of the biggest years of his entire career, in the visions with Seth Rollins. And Triple H, according to rumors and gossip online, the chief content officer of WWE, is sitting backstage with the entire post-WrestleMania landscape on his hands. Here is what the rumors start and what they're saying. Whispers have been circulating inside the WWE Universe for weeks that Triple H has been quietly putting together something major for the post-WrestleMania era going into the summer before SummerSlam. Something that doesn't just affect one superstar, ladies and gentlemen. Something that connects multiple generations of WWE together in one announcement. And the three names that keep coming up in the same breath when people talk about this, again, Batista and Ryback. Now, we just talked about the major announcement as it concerns Bron Breakker. Will he be sidelined once again? Hopefully it won't be as much time as it was the first time around. For months now, wrestling journalists and analysts and fans have been making the same comparisons over and over again. Bron Breakker is this generation's Batista. The look, the power, the presence, the way he carries himself in the ring. Even Michael Cole has repeatedly called him the next big thing, which is the exact nickname that was given to Brock Lesnar when he first arrived. Now, here's what's interesting. Batista's career was made by Triple H. Their real-life friendship inside Evolution is one of the most documented relationships in WWE history. Triple H was the one who helped shape Batista into the megastar that he became, and now Triple H is the one booking Bron Breakker. The question is, and the WWE Universe is asking right now, is Triple H deliberately molding Bron Breakker into Batista's image? However, it's not just about the image. We are now receiving word that the WWE could be trying to get back and bring back the Animal Batista. So at SummerSlam, it would be a passing of the torch moment, as there would be the returning Animal Batista one-on-one with Bron Breakker at this year's SummerSlam two-night extravaganza. Is that something that you would want to see Batista, Bron Breakker, one-on-one? Now let's talk about Ryback, because this is where the rumor really gets spicy, and we just want to give our thoughts and prayers out to Ryback, who just lost his mother due to cancer. And if anything, I know all about that, as my mother is battling that same damn disease, that same damn thing once again. Ryback and WWE have a very complicated relationship for years. He left the company in 2016, spent time on the independent circuit, and has been largely absent from professional wrestling since about 2018. He has been vocal about his physical issues, 2 career-ending injuries to his back and his shoulder, and has undergone extensive treatment to get his body right. But here's the thing, Ryback has also been very vocal about one specific condition for a potential WWE return, and this is where the major announcement comes into this one. He has made it clear that if the right situation presented itself, if the right people were in charge and the right opportunity came along, the door is not closed for Ryback to return to World Wrestling Entertainment. And right now, who is running WWE Creative? Triple H. The same Triple H era that has brought back talents who have complicated exits from the company. The same Triple H era that has been open to conversations that would never have happened under the previous regime. Now, here's the connection that is making the WWE Universe lose its mind right now. Ryback and Batista, they have real history, real heat. Years ago, Ryback publicly called out Batista's part-time schedule, and he was offended by his return and made it very clear that he felt he deserved the spotlight that Batista was walking back into. That's real, that's documented, that's on record. So if Triple H is building Bron Breakker as a new Batista, and if Ryback is somehow connected to this announcement, is Triple H setting up a collision course between Ryback and Bron Breakker also that plays directly into the old Ryback versus Batista heat? That is the kind of layered, messy tabloid storytelling that this channel lives for here on the Brash and the Brazen. We raise the bar for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, any one of these scenarios makes WWE must-watch television. Any one of these makes the WWE Universe set their alarms for Monday and Friday night. Now, Bron Breakker is without a question the most exciting young talent in WWE right now. The comparisons to Batista are real and they are valid. Triple H knows exactly what he was in for when Breakker was signed, and he is not going to waste it. Whether Ryback is actually involved in this announcement or not, the fact that WWE Universe is connecting these 3 names together tells you everything about how Breakker's moment is about to be. Triple H built Batista, and right now, all signs are pointing to Triple H doing the exact same thing with Bron Breakker. The announcement forthcoming. The only question is when. I want you to drop your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, because if it weren't for you, there certainly would be no Sean's View. We work around the clock. We got plenty more of updates to come throughout the day, every day, in real time.